Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today we're diving into Chapter 21 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, titled The House-Elf Liberation Front. In this chapter, tensions rise between Ron and Hermione over her activism for house-elves, while Harry struggles with the upcoming Triwizard Tournament test. This chapter also introduces us to more of Dobby's life at Hogwarts and provides insight into house-elf servitude, setting up key elements for later in the series. As the Yule Ball approaches, Harry and Ron face the awkward reality of finding dates, and their inexperience leads to some comedic yet uncomfortable situations. Meanwhile, Hermione's enthusiasm for S.P.E.W, the Society for the Promotion of Elf Welfare, leads to a surprising revelation about Winky's fate and Dobby's newfound friend. The chapter opens in the Gryffindor Hall, where Hermione is handing hats and socks to three house elves by tricking them into taking clothes. Ron, as usual, is exasperated by the effort, pointing out that the house elves like their servitude and that none of them have actually taken the clothing that she hides around the house. Hermione refuses to be discouraged and remains determined to help the elves in their independence. Meanwhile, Harry remains anxious about the upcoming first task of the Triwizard Tournament. He still has no clue what the task entails and is growing increasingly nervous. His worries are interrupted by an encounter with Dobby, who now works at Hogwarts and Malfoy's. Unlike other house elves, Dobby enjoys his freedom, though his excitement contrasts sharply with his distress. Dobby tells Harry about his life at Hogwarts, revealing that he is being paid 1 galleon a week and gets 1 day off per month, both of which were fiercely negotiated, as Dobby had initially demanded full wages and weekends off, which Dumbledore had to talk him down from. In contrast, Winky, previously Mr. Crouch's house elf, is miserable. She refuses to accept her freedom and continues to sob about having disgraced her old master, despite now working in Hogwarts kitchens. Curious about the house elves' working conditions, Hermione, Ron, and Harry follow Dobby to the Hogwarts kitchens. They discover that dozens of house elves happily work, serving meals and maintaining the castle. Hermione is horrified to see that the elves enjoy their work and insists they do not want to leave. Winky, in particular, is devastated. She is unkempt and miserable, sitting by the kitchen fire, drinking butter, which, while not strong beans, seems to make her quite calm. She cries about how she has failed Mr. Crouch and insists he was a great wizard. Dobby, on the other hand, is cheerful and grateful for his freedom. He tells Harry that he enjoys working at Hogwarts, despite the other elves looking down on him for accepting wages. His loyalty to Harry remains strong, and he proudly wears mismatched clothes as a sign of his independence. As the visit to the kitchens ends, the trio leaves with a clearer understanding of house-elf culture. Hermione, despite witnessing their contentment, remains adamant that their servitude is wrong and continues to push for their rights. Ron remains unimpressed, while Harry remains more focused on the looming Triwizard task. Key moments in the chapter include Hermione's continued efforts with S.P.E.W. She knits hats and socks for the elves, believing she is secretly freeing. Dobby's new life at Hogwarts. Unlike other elves, he embraces his freedom and enjoys his independence. Winky's despair. She struggles with her forced freedom and continues to lament over her lost position with Mr. Crouch. Hogwarts kitchens reveal. The trio witnesses firsthand how house elves work and interact, with most being happy to serve. The Yule Ball subplot begins. Though not the main focus, Harry and Ron's anxiety about finding dates starts to emerge. Book versus movie differences. This chapter does not appear in the Goblet of Fire movie. The entire subplot involving S.P.E.W, Winky, and the house elves at Hogwarts is omitted. Dobby's presence is also significantly reduced in the film, meaning his storyline about working at Hogwarts is never shown. Instead, Dobby's role in the book is often reassigned to Neville in the movie adaptation. That wraps up Chapter 21, The House-Elf Liberation Front. This chapter deepens the discussion on house-elf rights, introduces Dobby's new role, and hints at bigger mysteries involving Mr. Crouch and Winky's connection to him. What do you think about Hermione's activism? Should house elves be freed, or are they truly happy serving? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for Chapter 22.